back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and it has been quite a while since I have last uploaded a video, but I am back. I think it's been over a month at this point since I have uploaded anything, and the reason for that is I was moving. So I've mentioned it a couple of times on the channel, but my partner and I bought a condo a little while back, and there was just some like renovations and some other things that we wanted to do it before we like finally moved in. So I spent the last couple of months painting, waiting for carpeting to get replaced, and then just like packing stuff up and things like that, in preparation for the move. So we are finally all moved in. We're not totally set up. You can kind of see this background is a little bit different than what you usually see from me, and I'm still in the process of setting it up. But you know, we are in, and so I wanted to just start getting some things filmed. I am doing Magic Mail Monday today, because I have a whole bunch of mail that I never opened or filmed opening. So I have a whole bunch of packages here that I'm going to just jump right into. I'm probably gonna have to do 2 of these to get through everything that I have had, and I think I still have a backlog of videos from even before I stopped, posting, because I had some things filmed that I never edited, just because I just haven't really had the time to do it. So I'll try to get those posted. I don't know if I will end up posting any of that footage. Depends if it was time sensitive stuff or not. But I do have a box swap coming up on Wednesday that I will be posting. And then I have another swap coming a couple weeks after that. So definitely stay tuned for some more exciting things on the channel, and I'm really hoping to kind of get back to a more normal upload schedule. If the audio on this is kind of funky, I don't have my microphone on and I'm filming. I literally have boxes surrounding me in addition to the, boxes of mail that you see around me. There's also just some like boxes and other miscellaneous things surrounding me, so I don't know how the sound quality on this is going to be, but bear with me. We're doing what we can, and things will hopefully be back to a little bit more normal kind of soon. But yeah, so that is where I have been lately. So this is the new background, or some version of this background is the new background that you will see in the future. And I'm kind of sitting on the floor right now, so hopefully I'll have a chair or something that I can sit in, and it'll be a little bit more put together in the future. But for now, this is what we got. And then we might go back to the old background a little bit for a couple of videos in the future as well. But for now, this is what we got, and we are just going to jump right in and start opening some Magic Mail. So first package here is from Funko. I think I have a couple of Funko packages to open. There's been a lot of Funko exclusive pops that came out that I have really been loving. So I am not so sure what this one is. I think it might be some Stranger Things pops, but I'm not sure, and it is. So it is the Stranger Things Season 4 Funko Shop exclusives of Hopper and Joyce, and they put them like together in a pop protector, which is kind of annoying, because like, why didn't you just make it a 2-pack of pops then, rather than putting the pops in a pop protector together? But that honestly works, because now I have like a double pop protector, so I might kind of take these out and put them in individual protectors, and then put a 2-pack of pops in here. I know Lindsay has a couple of that they wanted to put into a 2-pack protector, I think. So here they are, Joyce and Hopper. This is them from season 4 when they break Hopper out of the Russian prison. And this is, I guess, in the scene where he's fighting the Demogorgon off. You can see he has the little flamethrower right there in his hand. And then there is Joyce in her little winter, hat and coat. And they do both have the Funko Shop exclusive sticker on them, and the Stranger Things Season 4 packaging, which I absolutely love. I am a huge Stranger Things fan. This box is a little messed up there. I don't know if you can tell, there is creasing on the back of Joyce's box, which is kind of annoying because you ship them in a pop protector. Why are they damaged? But whatever, we do what we can. It's not too bad. you know, bent and crushed. So, and Hopper's box is perfect, which is kind of the one that I love the most. So, but yeah, then on the back you can see some of the other pops in the Stranger Things season 4 line. I do have a couple of the season 4 pops. I unfortunately do not have an Eddie pop just yet. I'm really hoping to catch one at my Target when they do a restock. They are allegedly restocking him this fall, so I'm really hoping he comes out because Eddie was my favorite character. And if you know me, you know I love Stranger Things. My channel name is Inspiration from Stranger Things, and it's just one of my absolute favorite TV shows. I'm trying to sell off some of it, but I had a nearly complete Stranger Things pop collection for a long time. And yeah, I just absolutely love the show. I think it's great. So much fun. The kids are great. It has the right amount of like spooky to funny. It's just an incredible show. So very excited to have these two. I believe these are the first Funko Shop exclusive Stranger Things pops as well. So they're really exciting, and I'm really excited and glad to have these. I'm definitely going to start running out of room to put all this art. All right, next up is a package from Karen Hallian, who is an artist that I love and collect a lot of her artwork. You've probably seen me share her pieces in the past, either if I've ever posted, I think I posted a Comic-Con haul a while ago, probably for last year's Comic-Con. And then she did a pin collaboration with the Disney parks that I picked up, and there was just like she's done a whole lot of really cool art. Particularly she does the She series, which is just a bunch of like female characters or like actual women from history with kind of a word that kind of describes them. I have a couple pieces from it actually in here that I'm going to show you. So first off, we will start with this sticker that was a freebie, and it was free with every order. I think you got a free sticker if you purchased from her Etsy shop or if you spent a certain amount. So the sticker says abortion is healthcare, and it has the Statue of Liberty holding up the sign. So this is right after the Roe v. Wade decision that she did this sale, I believe. And so I've been meaning to order things from her anyway because I love her art. And I think she was donating 100% of the proceeds of her sales to Planned Parenthood that week as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it was just like extra motivation for me to order from her. So absolutely love this sticker, and I'm gonna have to find a really good place to stick it. And then we have another sticker. This one I purchased, and this one says I support Brendan Fraser, and it has a drawing of Brendan Fraser from the Mummy movie. The Mummy is one of my absolute favorite movies ever, and Brendan Fraser was one of my favorite actors for a very long time. And if you don't know anything about kind of him and his story, it's actually like a pretty tragic Hollywood story where, you know, he essentially got like blacklisted in Hollywood. He was a really big star in, you know, the 90s and early 2000s, starring obviously in The Mummy and a lot of other movies. And then, you know, he ended up getting divorced, and then he came out about being sexually assaulted by a pretty prominent person in Hollywood. And they got kind of blacklisted from a lot of things for a very long time. And, you know, just kind of like quietly left the spotlight for a very long time. And now he's back starring in movies and things. And so I'm really excited to see him, you know, back at it, because he really is a super talented actor. You know, and his role in The Mummy is one of my favorite, you know, roles of all time. I think those movies are just a lot of fun. So, love this sticker, love Brendan Fraser, glad to see him back in acting. And I really recommend looking into his story and then going and watching all of his movies and really supporting him because he's awesome. Keeping with the Mummy trend, I will show an art print that I picked up, and this one is of Rick and Evie from The Mummy. The Mummy is just one of my favorite movies because I'm obsessed with the whole cast. Rachel Weisz is also like another one of my favorite actresses. So I absolutely love this. I think that they're a super adorable couple in the movie, so I really just loved this print and decided to pick it up. I didn't realize that Karen had prints from The Mummy, so as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to get it. Okay, so this next thing is a postcard and an envelope. I don't remember if I ordered this or it came as like a freebie, but it is Olaf, and I believe that he is dressed up as Doctor Who. I don't know that I would have ordered this because I don't watch Doctor Who, but I might have seen Olaf and ordered it not realizing what it was. I don't know. But it's super cute. He's got a little carrot there, and you can tell that he's dressed up as the Doctor. You can see the little TARDIS in the background there. So super duper cute. And this would be a really great card to send to somebody who's like a Disney and Doctor Who fan in my life. It comes with a little envelope so you can like actually mail it out to a person. So that is super duper adorable. And then the next two prints are Lord of the Rings prints, and this one, I believe is Eowyn, and it says shield. And then this one is of Galadriel, and it has just like super pretty, I think that's the writing that's supposed to be on the ring. And yeah, these are just super cute. My partner's obsessed with Lord of the Rings, so these are for Lindsay. I thought some new art for the new place would be appropriate, so I picked some things up for her as well as some things for me. And then the last thing I picked up from Karen is this adorable tangled pin that says best day ever, and it's like a little cupcake, and the topping, the frosting on top looks like Rapunzel's dress color, and then there's little details that look like her hair, and then you have the little lantern there on top as well, which looks like it's like a marshmallow. It's supposed to look like the lantern almost, but either way, super cute pin. I absolutely love Karen's pins. She comes up with the cutest designs, so love this and decided to pick it up. So that is everything I picked up from Karen. Next up is a package from Disney Pins Blog, who I actually ended up seeing in my local pizza shop. I went to eat with my family at a local pizza place by me, and turned and looked at the people at the table next to me and did a double take and was like, holy crap, that's Ryan from Disney Pins Blog. I didn't go up and say anything to him because he was clearly visiting friends or family or something. He was with his fiance, and they were just at this random local pizza place in New Jersey. So clearly visiting people that they knew there, and I didn't want to kind of interrupt their time. It seemed like maybe it was like a sibling or something that he was, I don't know. So I didn't want to be like rude and interrupt their meal, but it was just a really cool experience to just like randomly run into him there, and like, because I never would have expected him to just be in this random place in the middle of Central Jersey, but hey, crazier things have happened. And so my partner was like, oh, you should have like said something and just like, excuse me, whatever, ask for a picture. But I really didn't want to. And I was like, I have opportunities where I could end up seeing him at the Disney parks or something, because he lives in Orlando now. So like, I really didn't want to be that person, and interrupt his meal. But if you ever come across this video, Ryan, I hope you enjoyed your pizza, and your time in Central Jersey. So if you didn't know, Ryan runs Disney Pins Blog, obviously, and they have an online store where he kind of resells some pins, but then he also has original, Disney, authentic Disney pins that he releases. So I ordered 2 different pins, one for myself, one for my partner. So first up, here is his business card. So he has DisneyPinsBlog.com, obviously, where he posts, his blogs about the different Disney pins. DPBstore.com, where he sells pins. So either like selling, sometimes he'll buy up big collections and then sell off some of those pins and things like that. And he also does, but he does authentic pin sales for Disney as well. Like where he partners with Disney to create different pins. So they're like DPB exclusive, but they're official authentic parks pins or Disney pins. And then he has DPB podcast on his YouTube channel, where he posts weekly kind of recaps of all of the pins that are releasing in the different Disney parks. So all of his sites are a great way to keep track of all the Disney pin news, everything that's going on. He covers international parks and things like that. So it's just really a great way to know kind of what is new in pin trading. So if you're a pin person and you're not following Ryan, you absolutely should. And then the pins that I got, first up is a pin for me. And this is from I believe it was the Rainbow collection that they did with Disney. And this is a Luca pin. If you do not know, I was absolutely obsessed with Luca, and I am totally camp Luca and Alberto are gay. And that was what the whole movie was like an allegory for, was like coming out for square romance kind of thing. So there you have Alberto, Luca, and Julia riding on the moped. And then the background is like a rainbow stained glass almost. So super pretty pin. This is a limited edition. I forget how much this pin was. And then on the back it says that it is a limited edition of 300. And then you can see there some of the stained glass detailing, and there is a little recycling logo kind of stamping on it. I guess this pin is made of recycled metals, probably, and so that is why. But super cute pin. I'm very excited to add it to my very small Luca collection when I finally get all my pins set up here at the new place. I haven't decided yet if I will have room to display all of them. I probably won't, so I'll probably have to get like pin folios or something for all of my stuff. So if anybody has like a discount code for either like Craft and Trade or Pinfolio or something, or knows where to get like cheap but really good quality pin books, let me know, because I might be needing a couple. And then this one is a Muppets pin for Lindsay, and it is Pizza Rizzo. They saw this and were immediately like, oh my god, I need this. I don't even know if they know I ordered this for them. Or at this point they've probably forgotten because it's been so long since I ordered it. So this will be a nice surprise for them to come home to. And he is also limited edition of 300. And then he has that same kind of recycling logo stamping on the back, and he won't focus. Please focus. There we go. Had to do the beauty guru thing. So love these pins from Disney Pins blog. I've purchased other pins from him before as well, like not his, you know, own collaborations with Disney, but just like some of the regular like parks pins that he sells and things like that. Super reliable shipping, super great deals on pins. He also gets Artland pins to sell every once in a while, or he'll get in some Loungefly mystery boxes to put up for sale on his site. So definitely a good resource if you're looking for some kind of rarer pins, or trying to get your hands on some Artland pins, because they are very hard to come by typically. I will warn you, Artland pins are very expensive because they're a UK company, and so the conversion of prices from the UK to the US is a little bit much, but it's a good resource for getting your hands on some of those pins. All right, up next, we are going to move on to a package from Foolish Mortal Supply Co. And the design on the bag should give away what these shirts that I ordered are. So they released a Star Wars collection back in May, and you know your girl had to cop some of it. I am a massive Star Wars fan, as you can probably tell from the pops behind me that you can now see that you've never really been able to see before, because I never really sat in front of them to film. But huge Star Wars fan, and when Foolish Mortal announced this collection, I was so stoked about it and had to get everything. All right, so first up is the Foolish Mortals logo sticker, but in the style of the Star Wars logo. Super, super cute. This is just a little freebie in the bag. I absolutely love this sticker. And then we've got 3 t-shirts that I ordered. And they are all kind of Sith themed. And I ordered all of these in a size large so that me and my partner could share them. But I typically wear a medium in Foolish Mortal supply clothes, because they typically run pretty true to size. And I like a sort of big fitting t-shirt, like a little bit of an oversized t-shirt, but nothing too, you know, giant and baggy. So usually a medium is good, but my partner wanted to be able to wear these too, so I sized up. So you have here their logo with like a little, almost like a little like hologram of, it is like a skull, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be like Emperor Palpatine or something, like a Sith kind of thing. And you can see there's a sword going through it that looks like a lightsaber, because their logo is kind of like a skull with a sword through it over a coffin. So they just kind of did the Star Wars version of that, which is super, super cute. And then the back says Foolish Mortal Supply Co. And it has a bigger version of that logo. And then this second shirt features the same like kind of basic design with the logo, but instead it features Darth Maul. in a red lightsaber, and it's all red. Darth Maul is one of my partner and I's favorite characters, so absolutely loved this. And then again, you have Foolish Moral Supply Co. at the bottom there on the back. And then last but not least is another design featuring Darth Maul. You have this really sick design of Darth Maul there on the front pocket. And then on the back, just tell me, is he the chosen one? Will he avenge us? The lightsaber down there as well. So super, super awesome design. Absolutely love this one. Might be my favorite of the whole, of, you know, all three of them, but absolutely love this. I believe this collection is still available on their website, because it dropped for pre-order, and then, you know, took a while for, you know, all the materials to come in. So I believe that they still have all of this up for sale on their site. So if you liked anything, definitely check them out. I will leave them and any other small shop or artist or anything that I purchased from down below, so that way you guys can go check it out too. If you don't like Star Wars and it's not your thing, they do have plenty of other cool collections and merch that I think that some of you guys might really like, especially if you're into the spookier side of Disney, or you have like a little spooky side too. I think you'll really enjoy their stuff. So definitely check out Foolish Moral Supply. This is not the first time and definitely not the last time you'll see them on this channel. So up next is a package from Shop Disney. I am not quite sure what is in here. I think it's just a pin. If I had to guess. But what pin it is, I cannot tell anybody because I do not remember. Aha. Okay. So I think that this is one part of a package that got sent in like several different parts, because I know I ordered some other things with this pin. I don't know why Shop Disney does that. They ship everything separately, and then you get 3 million boxes to your house. Like, I'd rather it take longer for it to get to me and you ship everything in one box than shipping things separately. They'll do that, or they send you like a gigantic box that's really unnecessary for just a couple of items, and I'm like, what are you doing? But anyway, so this pin I picked up for my partner. I think I had 20% off for my birthday, which was mid-August. And then I also, there was like something else, some other kind of deal going or something. So I ordered a bunch of stuff off Shop Disney, despite my better judgment. And so one of the things I picked up was this new sketchbook pin, which is something new that they have come out with this year. They usually have the sketchbook ornaments. And this year they are releasing sketchbook pins, which are just pin versions of all the ornaments that they came out with. So this one is for the, I believe it's the 10-year anniversary of Brave. Is it 10 years? So this pin is for the 15-year anniversary of Brave. I literally filmed myself saying 10 years at first, not realizing it was actually 15. So who would have thought Brave was out 15 years this year? But so this is a super cute pin, and the ornament is basically just the same, but you have Merida there with her mom as a bear, like kind of holding her hands there, and just a really sweet moment. And you have the little crest behind them. So super beautiful pin. The ornament is just the same, and I absolutely love this, and Brave is one of my partner's favorite Disney movies, so I thought that this would be absolutely perfect. And then the back has a celebrating 15 years stamp in it, the Disney Pin Trading logo, and it says limited release. And then you have the Mickey waffling, and it is kind of this like gold, like matte gold finish. All right, and then I'm gonna film one more package, and that is this box that is down here from Shop Disney. And I'm going to call this video a day, and then I will do the rest of it for next week's Magic Mail. So again, I placed another order on Shop Disney. Some cool things came out, some Halloween stuff has been dropping, and they came out with some new Disney Parks 50th anniversary Funko Pops that I had to pick up. So I guess we will start with a pair of ears, as if I needed more ears. I'm literally trying to sell off ears, but I decided to pick these up because they are for one of my favorite attractions, and I didn't know if I would ever be able to find the original pair of ears for this attraction, and I thought that these were pretty cute, so I decided to pick them up. They are a pair of Loungefly ears, and they are for the Tower of Terror. So these are absolutely gorgeous. They feature, they are striped, kind of like, I think the bellhop, like the cast member uniforms have these stripes on them. And then you have kind of like the little like thing at the top of an elevator that kind of shows what floor you're on, with all the different floor numbers on the Tower of Terror. You have the Hollywood Tower Hotel logo there on the center of the bow. I believe this bow also glows in the dark as well. Ears were, I believe, $30, $29.99 off of Shop Disney. You have the very long CVS receipt tag. Nothing embroidered on this side of the headband, but then you have the Disney Loungefly plaque sewn on that side. And I just thought these ears were really cool, and I don't have any tower ears, so I thought that these would be perfect. And I don't know if I'll wear these to Hollywood Studios when we go in November, or if I'm gonna be wearing a pair of Star Wars ears, but I might do these because these are super cute. I'm gonna put them on for the last couple items of this video. And you're just gonna deal with the tags getting all in my face. All right, next item in here is a plushie. Even though I really don't need any more plushies, as you guys probably know. But he was too cute and I couldn't say no. And he is a seasonal one, he's a Halloween plushie, so it's not like he's gonna be out all year round. And that is little baby Grogu, Baby Yoda, dressed as a mummy. I just thought he was the stinking cutest thing. There was also a Groot coming out of a jack-o'-lantern that I also really want, but the Baby Yoda kind of took precedence, and I had to pick him up. So he is kind of like this, like, I don't want to call it like a nylon, but it's like almost that kind of material on the outside. And then he is all nice and soft, like his little handsies and face are super, super soft, and his ears. And he's just wrapped up like a mummy, and he's just super cute. So I absolutely needed to have him as part of this year's Halloween decor. I have a whole house to decorate now, not just 2 rooms, so I figured I could add a couple more things to my Halloween collection. And I, like, how could you say no to picking him up? Look at how happy he is that it's spooky season. And I believe he was like, let me look up the actual price. He was $17.99, so he wasn't even that terribly priced. Also, the ears were $34.99, not the regular Disney Parks price of $29.99, because these are Loungefly ears, so Loungefly ears are a little bit more expensive, so these were $34.99. And then I'm gonna put little Grogu down and then find him a really good home in the condo for Halloween, because we're already starting to decorate for spooky season a little bit. We already made some Spirit Halloween trips, so super excited about all of that. And then last but not least is a 2-pack of Funko Pops. And it is Mickey Mouse and Jose from the Enchanted Tiki Room. And Mickey is looking super cute in a little like Hawaiian shirt, and he's got a Dole Whip there, which is my personal favorite Disney park snack. So absolutely had to get these. Lindsay absolutely loves the Tiki Room. It is their favorite ride. So this was kind of a no-brainer. I've been waiting for this set of pops to release for a very long time, like just waiting for it to drop on Shop Disney. I saw that it was going to be released, and then was just kind of waiting to see that it came out in the parks, and then hoping that it would eventually drop on Shop Disney, and it did, and I jumped at the chance to get it, and now we have the proud owners of this beautiful Funko Pop. This one was $26.99, I believe. And they are still available as of the last time that I was shopping on Shop Disney. So if you wanted to get your hands on these beauties, you can yourself. I really thought that they would sell out like super quick, because I feel like the Tiki Room is like a super popular attraction, but I don't know, maybe it's kind of like lost its, like, I don't know, lost its popularity over time. I don't know. because typically anything Tiki Room would have sold out right away. The Mickey Mouse Tiki Room collection stayed up for a little bit too. So I don't know, maybe Tiki Room's losing its cool, I don't know. But anyway, now that I've got this weird tag just hanging in my face, that is all for this week's Magic Mail. I'm going to probably film another video immediately after this, so you'll probably see these ears again. And this, ooh, I'm wearing a Tara Terra shirt too. How convenient is that? Look at that. Look at that. So if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you can get stuck in the upside down with me again soon. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite small shop that I showed in this video, or just favorite item from this video in general? Little Grogu is amazing, and I also obviously love the Foolish Mortal t-shirts and also the Karen Hallian prints. I'm really excited to go to Comic-Con this fall and see her again. Her and her husband usually both have booths in Artist Alley at Comic-Con every year. So, you know, we get to, you know, go to their booth, chat with them a little bit, get some art signed that we purchase from them. So it's always a super good time. So very excited for that again, but I always love to kind of support her in the in-between times too and order some stuff off of Etsy from her. So all the shops that I shopped from will be linked down below so that you can check them out yourself if there's anything that you saw here today that you think you might like, or if you want to kind of explore other things that these shops have to offer. There's probably really something for everybody for most you know, small shops that I do shop from. So with that being said, that is the end of this video. Again, thumbs up really helps me out. Subscribing to the channel. And just thank you all so much for watching and for your continued support. Those of you that are still here and have arrived in the time in my little month hiatus. My channel somehow grew in the time that I have been on a little like break from YouTube. So I'm just really just so blown away by everybody's support all the time. And the fact that you're all still here and just such an amazing community. So thank you all so much. I hope that you have a magical day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.